lesson is on transformed and transforming resources. Now let's find out what these are. Transformed resources include materials, information, and customers. Transforming resources include human resources and facilities. Transformed resources are inputs that have been changed in the operations process. So transformed resources are inputs that have been changed in the operations process. Now, the basic elements used in the production process are seen here. The basic elements include raw materials such as flour and intermediate goods. Intermediate goods are goods that have been transformed more than once. Now, let me give you an example. Wheat has been transformed into flour. So it's been transformed once already. That flour is then transformed again to make the bread. So it's an intermediate good. Wheat is an intermediate good because it can be transformed more than once. Now, information is the necessary knowledge that is needed as an input. This knowledge creates an understanding to make the operations process more efficient. A business needs information to make their products better so that they can maximise profit. It can be external or internal, and modern businesses need to use both external and internal information. Now let's have a look at some internal information. We use financial reports. Financial reports reveal a great deal to the business managers. Financial reports will show the profit that we've had in the last month. It will show the profit that we've had in the last year. We can then use that data to compare ourselves month by month or year by year, or we can compare ourselves to other businesses in a similar industry. And that way we can see how well we are doing in the marketplace. Quality reports are also crucial for the business manager. If we're making biscuits, the business manager will want to know what percentage of biscuits in a batch have a defect. Once they have that information and that report, they then look to improve their processes so that they can eliminate all defects and maximise profit. Key performance indicators. Now, a very common key performance indicator is profit. What the business does is that they set themselves a target. We want to make this much profit this month. At the end of the month, they then record how much profit they did make, and then they can compare the two and work out why they made more than targeted or why they made less than targeted. Staff feedback is also very important. It may reveal why some staff members are leaving or there's a high turnover of staff, or staff can also give you crucial information about the operations process, and they may make recommendations about the operations process. Now, external data is also very important. Firstly, most businesses in Australia are using the Australian Bureau of Statistics, which is called the ABS. They have a website which is very user-friendly, and it gives great information about the makeup of Australia. So, for example, I might be a business, I go onto their website and I can find out about the Australian population. So I can find out the age groups. Are we mostly in the middle age? Are we older? Are we younger? I can find out about the sex makeup of the country, so percentage of males against females. I can find out things like ethnic backgrounds of the population. Where are most of our migration coming from? Now, this data is used when we start producing a new product, because if the Australian population is constantly changing, then so must the business and so must the products. Academic papers are written by experts in particular industries. So therefore, I might be a mobile phone manufacturer, and I might read an academic paper written by a person who knows about the technology in the mobile phone industry. And that may reveal to me that there's been new technology used in Japan that could help my business. Newspaper reports are very important. Usually a business will buy up to 3 newspapers daily and they'll have staff read these. Newspapers reveal different things. Firstly, it may reveal a piece of new legislation that the government is about to introduce. Now that may impact my business. For example, the government 10 years ago banned smoking in public places. Now for the hotel industry, that was crucial information because that was going to transform their business. Newspapers also, though, reveal what your competitors might be doing because often a product launch will be reported in a newspaper. And so you need to be up to date on what your competitors are doing. Now, external studies and research are also important. External research is done by a body and they collect data, they analyse that data, and then you can use that data for whatever way you want to. The fast food industry, for example, uses external research for their product development. McDonald's found out through external research that the Australian public was concerned and worried about weight loss and the level of fats in their food. They then looked at changing some of their products so that customers would be attracted. So we've actually now got lean beef burgers as a result of that. Now customers are an input and they are sought before the product is designed. So we need to find out what our customers think about products that may be developed in the future. Customer relationship management. We also call this CRM. This is a program that seeks to gain information about the customer to make the business more profitable. Now, you may have seen this already. If you go into Rebel Sport and you buy a product, they will ask you for your postcode as at the point of sale. They want to know where their customers live. They're trying to gain a relationship with their customers and find out more information. Here's a better example though, Dominos Pizza. Now, Dominos Pizza have recently invested a great deal of money into their online ordering system. What they've found is that people spend more with them when they buy online. So I'm likely to buy more pizza or I'm likely to buy a drink or garlic bread if I buy online. They also found that when people buy online, that Domino's make less mistakes because it's recorded on their computer exactly what people want. So if I want a pizza and I want the vegetarian but I don't want olives, it's actually recorded digitally and they can actually see that. They also can communicate with their customers clearly and they can start to build a relationship because if I order online, that information is then stored by Domino's. The next time I order, they can actually see my pattern of buying and they can actually suggest to me, oh, last time you liked garlic bread, or would you like to try our new vegetarian pizza? So they start to find out, am I a meat lover? Am I a vegetarian? And they can actually start to advertise to me, send me emails, send me text messages that might attract me to a new product or service. Humans are the most important input into the operations process. Even though technology and machinery are taking the place of humans, humans are still critical, whether they are a staff member or whether they are a customer in building better products for the business. The business needs the right people with the skills to be able to collect data, because I've already said that data is so important. We need to analyse that to improve our business. People design products. Companies like Apple say, yes, technology and machinery are fantastic, but those engineers that are coming up with new ideas and exciting products are crucial to their business development. Humans make products. At the end of the day, these machineries all need humans for their operation. Humans are able to evaluate products and then make improvements. And then, of course, we need humans to distribute products and market them for the customer. That lesson was all about transformed and transforming resources.